Hello and welcome to India and Beyond. This is your host and host Gaurav Garg. Let's start today's discussion about the recent confiscation and attachment of the property of Al Falah University. On 16th of January 2025, the press release was issued by the Enforcement Directorate saying that attachment of Al Falah University's property, around 54 acre of land, the university campus, and certain other buildings which are constructed on that plot of land. So the amount of the attachment is around 140 crore rupees or so, and uh, there was in under the investigation it was revealed that around 421 crore rupees of the illegal or unexplained money has been recovered, which has been shown in the name of academic fees. And as you know, this Al Falah University was established by Javed Ahmed Siddiqui, who was arrested on November 2025 itself, right after the suicide bombing, just opposite of the Red Fort area in the Old Delhi. Javed Ahmed Siddiqui was a controller and the chairperson of the group, which is Al Falah Charitable Trust. And investigation reveals that uh, 31 crore rupees approximately have been shown 14 15. 30 crore approximately have been shown 15 16. 24 crore rupees have been shown in 18-19 financial year as an academic fees, the student fees. I mean the fee which they have collected from students. So the point is, those, and in 80 crore rupees have been shown in 25 24 25. So all these events reveal that there is a huge revenue which has been generated by the university, around 421 crore rupees. And there are completely the widespread companies and the private companies are working under that charitable trust. And only the single PAN number of Javed Ahmed Siddiqui was linked to the bank account as well as the income tax returns. So it shows and it demonstrates that there is a tight control, and the controlled atmosphere was there, wherein the university was working under the charitable trust, the Al Falah charitable trust, which I have just told to you. So as per the enforcement directorate, the total proceeds of the crime is around 493 crore rupees. And you will be surprised to know this Javed Ahmed Siddiqui is basically a financial fraud. There was a financial fraud carried out by him and his father way back in 1990, where he was belonging to. So basically, these families belonging to Madhya Pradesh MP's Mahu area, Mahu district. So under in Mahu in 1990, there was an FIR was registered, and this very person Javed and Ahmed Siddiqui was arrested in Hyderabad under those cases. So later on, he came to Delhi and he got some political affiliation with the Congress government, got land allotted for his university in the name of Al Falah, and that's how entire system grew up with the political support and influence. And he was the main person running the entire show. So Al Falah University is having around 78 acre of land in Faridabad's Dahod village, which is adjoining to Nu or Mewat area. So 54 acre of land has been attached by the enforcement directorate now. And you know that when the investigation of this Red Fort blast was carried out by NIA and the enforcement directorate was involved because of the proceeds of the crime. So it was revealed that Dr. Umar Nabi, who was from Kashmir, he was driving the car, and just day before the blast, 10th of November was the day of blast, when he was detonated his car. Three direct doctors were arrested by the NIA because, as I told you, I will tell you how these all things happened and came into the NIA's radar. So now let's go to the Kashmir once again. In Kashmir, October 2025, there were certain posters wherein, in the Urdu language, wherein it was given a warning to the local resident there not to give a shelter or support the army personnel there or the security personnel there. And if so, if they do this, then there will be a serious consequences. So when these information came to the notice of the superintendent of police, SSP there, Dr. GV Sandeep, then he started investigating this matter and registered an FIR against the unknown person. And in October 2025 only, when he started investigating the CCTV footage, so footage showed that they identified certain persons. On the trace of that one, they reached to the Maulvi of the local mosque there, whom the police arrested. When he was interrogated and questioned, then he revealed the name of Dr. Adil Ahmed. Now Adil Ahmed was from the Kulgam area of the Kashmir. So he was working in the Saharanpur as a doctor, the medical specialist, the medicine specialist. So once the superintendent of police team came to the Saharanpur along with the SSP, they completed the legal formalities of arresting the person, producing before the court. Then they later take him back to the Kashmir. When all these investigation and arrest was going on the on the indications, the police recovered around 300 to 500 kilogram of ammonium nitrate from the local Faridabad village. So when they recovered, then there was a huge spark in the controversy, and the local police from Faridabad was also activated, and that's how the NIA along with the local police raided the NIA, and they got a link of Al Falah University, because these doctors, there are three doctors. One is Muzammil bin Ahmad Ghani, Shaheen Saida, and Umar Nabi, which ultimately detonated himself. And parallelly, there were some arrests from the Lucknow also. Dr. Saida, who was she was a doctor and caught red-handed carrying the AK-47 in her car. So all joint police officials of the police force of the UP, Faridabad, and the Kashmir police, the NIA was all parallelly talking to them or coordinating with them. So on the indication, on the information of Muzammil Ahmad Ghani, he was also from Kashmir. The Faridabad police recovered around 2,900 kilogram of massive amount of ammonium nitrate, which is actually a kind of explosive and very used, easily used in the chemical industry or the printing industry. But such a massive amount of ammonium nitrate can be absolutely fatal and can cause a casualty at a mass level. And those recoveries were carried out in the Al Falah University's hostel room, where Dr. Umar Nabi and Mujammil Ahmad Ghani, those were roommate also. So as I was explaining to you, when these things, when this attack took place before opposite the Red Fort on 10th of November, which killed around 15 people or so. Then thereafter, it was completely in the air of the general public, and the perception of the public was, it was a completely a white collar crime, wherein the highly sophisticated, educated doctors are committing this kind of uh, you know terror, giving the executing the terror plot. So these things are very important to understand and notice, that if a Muslim or a terrorist who's ultimately a Muslim is illiterate, then he pelt the stones at the security forces in the Kashmir or elsewhere. When they become educated, then probably it becomes more dangerous for the society. So we, as a society, we need to understand and get into the root cause of the idea, or where this idea is coming into the educated, uneducated people of the same community. So there might be a controversy when you say that the Muslims are terrorists. Better you say that terrorism ultimately has a certain religion. So now, as per ED, because Javed Ahmad Siddiqui also got arrested, and the revelation which are coming out, those are very shocking, saying that the the accreditation or the certifications are fake. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council has never given the certificate which eligible him for the government grants or the grant. In fact, UGC has also raised a flag saying that this university is a private university and does not qualify for any of the government grants whatsoever. So that is a good and development so far, because the university has got seized by the enforcement directorate. And as far as the medical the students who are studying under the university and completing their studies, I think government has taken some action saying that there won't be any issue as far as their degree is concerned. And you will be shocked to understand, university is charging around 90 lakh rupees for 5 year MBBS course, and 1 year program was around 16 lakh something. So these all things are giving an indication how the system is polluted, and how the things are not working properly as far as the terrorism. And these doctors were recruited by this Jawad Ahmed Siddiqui without any police verification. So this is all about the today's development, or the recent development about the ED's action in the Al Falah University. Believe there will be more shocking revelation as the day progresses. The ED has filed its charge sheet. The court is yet to take cognizance of the charge sheet, and that's all for now. And it shows that the vigilance or the grit of a SSP based out at Kashmir, if he was not very much willing or vigilant about those posters which were there in Kashmir Valley, then probably the entire nexus or the entire terror plot would not have been exposed, or come to the forefront of us for our knowledge. That's all for now. Hope you like the content of this video. Do share and like our channel and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.